Welcome back to Bike Beat, where the rubber meets the road and legends are born. Today, we're diving deep into Honda's latest adventure contender, the 2026 Africa Twin 750. A bike that revives the spirit of Dakar, now packed into a more compact, rider-friendly, mid-weight frame. Whether you're an old-school trail junkie or a city commuter with a wild side, this machine just might be your next two-wheeled soulmate. Let's start with what's under the tank. The 2026 Africa Twin 750 is powered by a parallel twin 745 cubic centimeters engine, tuned to deliver an incredibly balanced performance. Honda has managed to pull off a sweet spot, enough grunt to tackle dirt trails and open highways, yet tame enough for daily rides and long hauls. We're looking at around 75 horsepower and 70 Nm of torque, which may not sound earth-shattering on paper, but in practice, it's smooth, predictable, and responsive. And yes, it comes with Honda's Unicam valve train technology borrowed from their motocross lineup. What does that mean for you? Less engine weight, more efficiency, and quicker revs, especially when you twist that throttle off-road. It's also Euro 6 compliant, so it's ready for global roads and eco-conscious rides. Mated to that engine is a choice between a 6-speed manual gearbox and Honda's ever-improving DCT dual-clutch transmission. The DCT variant is buttery smooth, with shift maps optimized for terrain and riding style. Perfect for those who want a more laid-back, tech-forward ride. Now let's talk about the frame. The Africa Twin 750 features a lightweight steel semi-double cradle frame, specifically designed for better rigidity and flex balance. Suspension duties are handled by a show of $43 million fork up front and a ProLink rear monoshock, both adjustable, offering about 220 mm of travel, more than enough to soak up rocky trails or pothole-riddled streets. The seat height is adjustable too, ranging from 820 mm to 860 mm, making it accessible for a wider range of riders. Ground clearance stands at 235 mm, keeping obstacles at bay while ensuring confidence on uneven surfaces. Design-wise, the 2026 Africa Twin 750 is unmistakably a part of the Africa Twin lineage. Rugged, tall, and ready to roll. But Honda's designers have modernized the look: slimmer LED headlights, a sharper beak, and more aerodynamic panels. The tank is a bit narrower to enhance stand-up off-road riding, and it carries a decent 18.5-liter capacity, giving you a solid 350 to 400 kilometers range, depending on riding style. The dash has received a significant upgrade to a 7-inch full-color TFT touchscreen that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Navigation, call management, music, ride modes, you name it, all accessible with gloves on. Speaking of ride modes, the Africa Twin 750 offers 4 preset modes: Tour, Urban, Gravel, and Off-Road, along with a customizable user mode. Honda hasn't skimped on safety either. We've got cornering ABS, wheelie control, rear lift control, and a lean-sensitive traction control system, all governed by a 6-axis IMU. It's tech usually reserved for bigger bikes, and it's all packed into this mid-weight adventurer. And let's not forget the wheels: 21-inch front and 18-inch rear spoked rims, wrapped in dual-sport rubber, ready to take on both tarmac and trail. And yes, they're tubeless, a first for this size segment from Honda. Storage? Honda's made the rear rack standard, and there are optional panniers available that integrate beautifully with the subframe. USB-C charging port, heated grips, and even a quickshifter for the manual variant, all on the table depending on the trim. The Africa Twin 750 is not trying to replace the big brother CRF 1100L. Instead, it sits perfectly below it, lighter, more agile, and more affordable, yet rugged enough for real adventure. Honda wants this bike to be the gateway for new adventurers and a serious tool for veterans who want less bulk without giving up capability. Now let's talk price. The 2026 Honda Africa Twin 750 starts at approximately $11,499 for the base manual trim, with the DCT version coming in closer to $12,499. That puts it squarely in competition with the Yamaha Ténéré 700 and KTM 790 Adventure, but with more electronic refinement and Honda's legendary reliability in its corner. If you're after a bike that can handle your Monday commute and be ready for a wild Saturday ride into the unknown, the Africa Twin 750 delivers in spades. It's refined yet raw, smart yet soulful, a blend of analog feel and digital finesse that hits right at the core of what adventure riding should be. That's it for today's ride on Bike Beat. Drop a comment below. Would you take the Africa Twin 750 over a Ténéré or KTM? Smash the like button if you felt the revs in your chest, and don't forget to subscribe for more reviews, rides, and raw throttle emotion. Until next time, keep your gear tight, your tires knobby, and your eyes on the horizon.